What do you do when your wife wants to go try Rally Cross? Well, you take her to one to see if she actually likes it. I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
This is 151 Garage. Last weekend, we went to go see a SCCA Rally Cross. If you guys don't know what Rally Cross is, it's basically rally racing, but it's a solo version. It's on a track they lay out with cones and stuff. Single person on the track for the most part. Now, granted, we won't get into it. They do send two people out, but usually when the one guy's like 3/4 through, they send the next guy out. That way it goes a little bit faster. Now, we went up there and we didn't expect anything like, we didn't expect to see the cars we saw. In fact, there's some really unusual cars. I saw, now, the one thing I saw that was cool as hell, brought back memories, was the Peugeot. Whoever has a Peugeot up in the Rally Cross that we were at, that is pretty cool. I haven't seen that since I was overseas. You don't see Peugeot, it's a European model. Really neat to see that car there. I also saw a really nice Porsche. That was really cool, but the Miata was like awesome. Yeah, they had a really badass Miata, lifted, wider fenders, had like fender flares on it, big meaty tires. I don't know what size tires they were, but they're pretty big. I don't think they're 35s. I didn't take a good look. I didn't go and inspect everybody's cars. I wasn't gonna get that nosy into people's stuff. I just thought it was really neat that they had a lifted Miata. You'll see it in the video. I'll show some of the clips here afterwards. First thing though, what she thought about it.
It looked really neat. It was really interesting to see a stock pickup, a
Silverado. A Chevy Silverado out there.
Yeah, just plain Jane Chevy stock from the factory going around a dirt track and not like having any issues whatsoever. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Now, to give you an idea, when you see the vehicles, if you see look at the numbers, you'll have a number, then you'll have a couple letters behind it. Now, you'll have S, which is stock, P, which is prepared, M, which is modified, and then there's a couple other ones that we never seen. It's like under construction, so it's like X and U is for the sport utilities, like a utility vehicle, like a side-by-side and stuff like that. I believe, don't quote me on that. I know the first three were correct. I don't pay attention to the other three because those are like completely out there vehicles that you'll never see normally.
If you see something like SR, it's a stock rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
SA is stock all wheel drive. SF, like Sierra Foxtrot, that is stock front wheel drive. So that's how they can tell what you're driving. And the same thing goes with the M, so usually follow it up with an F, an R, or an A. And then they have a number. I don't know how the numbers are picked. I don't know if you get to pick your own, but
that we'll find out next time. We are going a couple times before just to see. We didn't really talk to anybody. This was a night one, so we just went for the very beginning portion. We didn't stay for the whole first heat. We just stayed for a portion of it to see because we had to leave to go do other things. We have other priorities as well, but I wanted to see what the first, what it was all about. And it's actually pretty cool. Now, to give you an idea, for our vehicle, I'll give you another hint.
Yeah,
the last one is
correctly yet.
R. So it's whatever number or whatever letters the first one, I don't know yet because we haven't done anything to it. It would be R, meaning rear wheel drive. So we'll give you that hint. Now, we haven't gotten that vehicle yet.
Yeah, we're still
it is
waiting.
supposed to be here
in a couple days.
Yeah. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, I think. I think it's supposed to be here Saturday. We'll see. There's a lot of things going on with getting it here, problems with the place where it's at, problems with moving it here, and all that stuff. So it is a salvaged vehicle, which means it has been wrecked and totaled.
and it's no longer deemed safe to be on the road. It's not roadworthy, so it will never be tagged to be on the road. Legally, to drive, it will be a trailer king or queen. Yeah, we had to look up everything on the SCCA's, like the abbreviations, what they mean. Now, with SCCA, if you are a spectator, you don't have to volunteer to help them out. But so if you are a participant in the races, then you are to stay until the entire thing is done. So you're out there picking up cones if somebody hits them, or making sure the track is clear of like giant rocks that could cause some serious damage to the driver or the vehicle, or even a spectator or a participant. So you're expected to work.
Yeah.
And that's how they keep everything, you know, pretty much low cost.
It's really neat because if you're a driver or volunteer, you stay the whole time, unless there's emergencies.
Yeah.
And it states in there, your car breaking down is not an emergency. It's family emergency, have to go to the hospital, stuff like that. I think it's actually pretty neat that they do that because it does keep the cost down. You just pay a minimal cost for going there. It's not something major. You help out. And also, when you volunteer, you get close to the action, not from the sidelines farther away. So you get to see a lot more stuff than, say, a spectator like we. Now, most likely, the next time we're just going to spectate again. And then while we're working on the vehicle, we want to volunteer to be able to help out with the cones, get a little bit more into it. She likes it. I thought
it was really cool. Just stand downwind from the dust. We were kind of a little bit upwind, and we just got pummeled with the grit in our mouth and everything.
Yeah, it was bad. But again, that's part of Rallycross. If you don't like Rallycross,
if you don't like getting dirty, don't do it.
There is autocross, which is where we're going this Sunday. We're going to go see the autocross. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I'm interested in. We may do both. Not with the same car, mind you. Holy crap, that would be bad.
Yeah, because one rally is going to be set up, the Rallycross is going to be set up a lot differently than the autocross, because it does take different suspension and things like that. So you're basically building the car for what it's going to be used for, and not like a one size fits all, because it doesn't work that way. And who knows, he and I might do, you know, one of each.
Now you can go take a stock car out there and drive both things, but what fun is stock? I'm sorry, but I cannot leave a car stock. Mind you, I have all these vehicles. The only stock car is that one. That's it.
Yeah, the 4Runner. So, okay, so I would drive it stock for one reason. That's where you find out what you need to improve on, and then you just go from there. Because if your suspension, usually stock suspension is that's being
it's
generous.
Good for what its purpose is, but it's not good for racing.
No, I mean, even when you hit a pothole with stock suspension, it kind of sucks. But I'm just saying, so you would drive it stock one time, make a laundry list of, okay, this is what really needs to happen with this car because this is sucky, and then you just go from there, and then you just build it better and better and better until you just
start spending money on it to make it a better car.
Well,
but the thing is,
I have to say is the car that we're getting, they're cheap parts. So just saying.
Very cheap, and that's the biggest thing why we bought this car, not because it's good at any particular reason, is because it does have a lot of parts out there for it, and they are exceptionally cheap to get. I mean, I can get they're a dime a dozen vehicle. They're very cheap parts, and there's a lot of parts out there. It's probably one of the most modified cars that you see around, because everybody, and it's not just little things, it's major components, you know, whatever you need, it's out there. If you think of it, it probably is out there. But yeah, so we'll show some of the autocross or rallycross after this, and we'll show some of the highlights. What we could get, again, we had the GoPro, we kind of zoomed in because we were far away, so it is kind of blurry. My apologies. We'll try to work on that a little bit later. Again, we will try to get closer with volunteering and being able to set up a camera maybe a little bit better, but it'll be interesting to see. So, okay. Let's go ahead and cut to the the clips and we'll be right back. Okay, I hope you like that. Again, if you want to follow her and follow us for the rally cross and autocross, we'll probably be doing both. I want the autocross, she wants the rally cross. You know, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow us. Bye.
Bye.
What the hell? This is my vehicle.
Touch. Touch.